kita mulai lagi perjalanan kita di dunia Hogwarts Legacy. Oke. Hold up. Oke. Nah. Oke, lo kok wait. Loh. Oke. Sebelumnya kita sebenarnya gue udah grinding lumayan banyak sih untuk clear banyak Merlin trials dan laksanin side questnya. Beberapa side quest itu ada yang lawan bos lawan 2 bos, yaitu bos laba-laba sama bos troll. Jadi sekarang kita lanjutin ke main story-nya dulu ya, sebelum clear side quest ini. Oke, main quest-nya itu ada di main quest-nya di mana ya? Di sini. Kayaknya main quest-nya ini bakal ada hubungannya nanti buat dapetin skill kayak Crucio, Avada Kedavra, Imperio kali ya. Cuma kita nggak tahu, kita coba aja dulu. Oke, kita lanjutkan. Gas.
You made it. Enjoying the view? Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Oke, kita follow Sebastian, pengen ngejenguk adiknya yang namanya Anne. Kayaknya dia kena curse gitu deh.
Wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Kita disuruh
I'm
masuk.
sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Ya, kita coba dulu ya.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Oke, sekarang ngobrol dengan paman ya.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Oke, jadi ada konflik ya. Konflik keluarga.
How longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. What? I will make you.
Shit. Oh, set. Bam. Aduh, pencet gitu. Oh shit. Ya mati. Waduh, sorry. Ya, sayang sekali, Bung. My bad. Tadi salah ngedodge. Complete battle in hit ranger with stupefy. Oke. What the fuck? What the fuck? Taruh lu, wait, aduh. Ini skillnya lupa. Udah. Pakai skillnya aja dah. Terlalu rame. Ah shit. Ayo hit dong. Ya udah buat terakhir. Oh shit. Ini stop. Nah. Yaks, welcome. Salah. Ayo dong. Ininya mana dia? Shit. Refleks mulu. Ayo. Nah.
You've made your last mistake.
Oke, lawannya dia ungu ya. Jadi kita harus nge-adjust jadi ini Levioso dengan Flipendo kali ya. Bam, mati dia. Bong, jedar. Oh, masih ada lagi. Ayo, sini. Bang. Oh, kemencet ya tadi. Harus pencet lagi. Bang, tarik. Bakar. Bang. Nah, angkat, tarik. Bakar. Tarik, angkat, tarik. Tang, konfringo. Combo, tangkat, bang.
I confess, that bits more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Lumayan ya, ambilin dulu. Biar kita sultan, guys. Oh, kita sebagai orang yang baik, kita perbaikin yang udah hancur. Oke, balikin lagi ke Confringo.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Oke.
Revelio.
Kita cari clue ya.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Oke.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Oh, itu dia nyeritain rumor terkait profesor-profesor yang gitu tuh, yang bisa ngelihat ancient magic.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Masih cari ya?
This well looks familiar.
This well looks familiar. Iya, karena kita udah pernah dapat achievement.
I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
Oke, di situ. Oke. Mentok. Ini lewat mana? Oh,
Revelio.
ya, masa harus nggak bisa ini lagi. Oh, ada jalannya. Teori menyulitkan diri sendiri.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Oh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Wah, kita sneaky kali ya.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio.
Terus kemana lagi? Explore the cellar. Oh, I see. Kayaknya harus...
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Harus digituin.
Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Anjas.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Oke, kita coba. Jadi yang bagi nggak tahu Undercroft itu tempat persembunyian si MC kita sama Sebastian.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
And then terus main questnya lagi apa? Wah, kelas astronomi. Profesor Sah, kayaknya belum pernah ke Profesor Sah deh. Side quest dulu kali ya. Gak side quest dulu deh. Ini kayaknya dia ada di ini deh, Hogwarts. Ah ya betul. Oke, kayaknya dia ada di courtyard yang ada patung naganya. Aduh, lupa.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Okay.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Ya, pakai map ya.
Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Oh, apakah tidak? Kalau pakai map, aduh, pusing sih. Oh enggak, nice. Jadi kita bisa fast travel dekat-dekat situ.
Maybe near Brockborough, past the river.
Okay. Worcester.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite?
Okay.
Loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by 4?
Barbar mode guys ya. Kita tidak akan hancurkan saja. Betul. Water. Boom. Oh shit. Boom. Oke, nice. Matikan. Bam. Oh shit. Woi, sabar bro. Waduh. Tar dulu, ini kenapa berubah lagi dia? Changes lagi. Boop. Bam.
Now to find out what happened here. Revelio.
Oke, lumayan, chest, buka-bukain. Oke, cuan, ambilin dulu. Tapi sebenarnya gue juga kurang berguna juga sih.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Ya, ini nih yang begini-gini nih susah. Aduh. Kita lihat lagi mapnya ya. Kalau susah ditemuin mungkin bakal di skip dulu sih. Dekat laut ada ini. Kayak gue tahu di mana. Itu tuh yang ada kayak gituan itu cuma ada di sekitar sini nih. Kemarin tuh sempat gue pas lagi explore pernah lewat sih daerah sini nih. Mana ya? Udah gue lupa lagi. Yang pintu kastilnya tuh dia khusus masuknya tuh cuma itu doang. Kayak ini deh. Seingat gue itu deh. Kayaknya. Bener nggak ya? Semoga aja bener ya. Oh bukan ini. Iya kayak 4. Oh iya bukan yang ini. Kemarin tuh gue sempet lewatin sih. Bukan yang ini. Dia itu Pokoknya pas masuk itu deket ini sih. Aduh, di mana ya? Quest. Aduh, lupa lagi. Apa ini ya? Pokoknya pas masuk tuh dia nggak bisa pakai ini. Bukan ya? Coba.
Who lived here? Revelio.
Ini kah? Ini mau Merlin sih, Merlin's Trial. Bukan. Gue lupa lagi, aduh. Bukan ini, berarti di sini kah? Bakar Tower. Apa ini ya? Oh, bukan. Pasti bukan ini. Where it is? I forgot. Apa di kiri ya? Ini bos. Aduh, lupa sih tuh. Damn. Forbidden Forest, of course not. Uncalf Den. Kayak beneran ini deh. Tapi ada airnya. Kalau salah ada airnya kan tadi. Kalau gue cobain dulu kali ya, terbang. Setahu gue dia itu kayak jalannya kalau bisa tuh berarti bukan.
Revelio.
Apa itu ya? Kayaknya bukan deh.
Revelio.
Hogwarts. Kayaknya itu deh. Kan? tapi ini main quest ya.
Revelio.
Bukan ya? Bukan.
Tapi grafiknya nggak bisa 1080p.
Kenapa?
Grafiknya nggak bisa 1080p. Gede.
Bisa di broadcastnya, harus disetting lagi kan?
Ya kayaknya 1080.
Oh iya.
Iya.
Ya udahlah, nextnya terus gua itu lagi. Lu pernah melihat tempat ini nggak kan? Ini.
Oh itu lu dari kan ada air ya? Tuh mentokin aja ke kanan. Lurus terus aja ke kanan. Dari ini deh, coba arah tempat tadi deh. Si tadi. Coba lu close. Arah masuk tadi.
Tapi benar di sini kan?
Berarti itu tadi ya, situ.
Terus di mana?
Udah masuk.
Ah, masuk.
Itu ada. Itu masuk ke situ aja bener. Coba dari setahu gue itu bisa naik.
Naik mana?
Naik kanan atau kiri.
Kanan di sini tuh nggak bisa ya?
Kanan dia tuh sini nih. Tuh.
Mentok anjir.
Agak nggak mentok. Maju. Tuh. Lawan lagi.
Bukan main quest.
Lu mau main crash? Mau apa ya?
I wonder
Enggak,
what
bukan
that
di situ
does.
ya. Hah? Terus masuk deh. Udah berngomong kata-kata lagi.
Bukan anjir.
Itu lo putar.
Ini udah buka pintu ini. Udah gue buka, udah gue explore. Enggak, gue buat side quest, bukan main quest. Ya kan gue ada side quest nih. Nyari tempat nih, ada tempat kayak ginian nih. Ini kan biasanya kan merchant. Terus ketemu di gerbang kayak ginian. Nah, gue kira tuh tadi tempatnya di gerbang ini. Kira ini nih. Soalnya kan ada gerbang tuh depannya.
Goblin itu berarti lo bukan kan salah. Lu ke kiri ya, bukan ke kanan ya? Kayaknya kiri deh.
Ya, gue di kanan. Dari mana?
Coba lu dari ini deh, dari apa sih arah ini aja.
Awalnya tadi gue di sekitar sini.
Awal banget.
Sini.
Bener awal misi. Bukan awal misi, maksudnya pas ketemu petanya maksudnya.
Gue lupa di mana.
Ya.
Emang dekat situ?
Itu kayaknya jauh banget aja. Misinya di mana tadi? Pas lu ketemu petanya.
Lupa gue kan.
Iya nih gimana sih? Sebenarnya nggak jauh dari situ anjir.
Emang iya.
Iya sih nggak jauh dari situ. Lu tadi misalnya ketemu
Aduh, gue lupa di mana lagi.
Lu tinggal ikutin jalan Arda bawah belok kanan. Aduh ya.
Ah, udahlah, whatever that is lah ya. Skip dulu berarti.
Jangan lah.
Susah anjir gue nyari.
Datang aja anjir.
Ya di mana anjir?
Ya lu makanya aja tadi di mana anjir?
Enggak, lu masa lupa sih lokasinya kan?
Lokasinya harusnya ini nih, ada yang kayak gini-gini aja nih. Kan kita fighting dulu gitu.
Iya, ini udah checklist nih, kayaknya di sini deh.
Udah. Coba aja cek
Apa ini ya?
di ya.
Gue lupa sih, benar-benar lupa. Iya, setahu gue di kanan-kanan sih. Oh iya, di sini nih. Apa ini ya? Pokoknya
kocak.
ya sih kayaknya ini deh. Ini bener ini deh. Iya benar. Tadi gue lewat sini. Tadi kan ke atas. Iya benar tadi di sini. Terus? Nah, gue di sini. Ini benar tadi ini.
Temu mau jalan keluar petanya mana? Pas lu mau jalan keluar peta. Nah, di sini lurus aja. Lagi. Ini ada seekornya yang agak jauh itu. Nah, lu betakin kanan udah, deketin aja jalan kanan.
Sini.
Udah tuh terus udah lurus.
Lumayan ada Merlin, tar lu.
Tuh.
That's the first landmark on this map.
Ya, ini.
Find the crooked tree.
Ya kok gue hilang? Ah, tadi dia udah 12.000. Ini harus ngapain? Oh, ngerapiin. Anjir, gue tadi lupa lagi. Set. Satu lagi di situ. Nah, selesai. Oh, ada 3.
That's that. Settled.
Tapi gue yang sebelumnya yang well itu jauh anjir. Beda jauh dari mapnya. Yang nyari peta gitu di harta apa? Nyari di pohon-pohon gitu. Ini lurus terus nih.
Terus ada kanan, lurus terus. Terus.
Udah
lagi.
Ada cabang aja.
Lagi terus. Buat dibentok gitu nanti ada goblin aja. Coba reveal yuk. Atau ya udah. Udah kelar kan? Ayo situ.
Ini.
Enggak atasnya tadi kiri lo. Kiri nih. Ada merah tadi. Apa sih itu?
Nggak bisa. Bukan langsung terbang ke atas. Ini.
Iya,
What
udah.
do we have here?
Udah kelar di sini.
This is almost...
Ini.
Iya.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Terus lu demi lo bukan misinya kan tuh.
A ladder.
Bakar dia. Tampol dia. Mana? Di atas ya ini, Gan.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Wah, tabok. Perang. Tarik. Dah. Oh, disarman enemy. Lah, itu ke dalam.
Iya.
Dan ini gue udah pernah masuk loh sebenarnya, udah pernah explore duluan. Ulang lagi dong.
Enggak bakalan.
Ada, balik lagi ada musuhnya. Itu kalau steal tuh gimana caranya kan? Steal loyalist range close. Steal.
Kayak apa namanya?
Hah? Apa?
Harusnya yang ini harusnya ini buat ngedrop senjata musuh.
Terus?
Udah lu arahin aja ke ininya apa? Rangernya.
Habis itu?
Udah nanti lu pas udah kan lu pakai spell itu. Nanti senjatanya kelepas tinggal lu asap aja lempar.
Oh. Inilah nggak guna. Tarik. Lah, kok apa sih gue mau ini? Lupa pantasan.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Iya, Ranger udah mati. Lo tadi di atas udah gua engine magic. Terus Oh, tuh ada apa tuh? Halo guys. Ayo lawan sama kubis gue nih. Anjir. Ayo. Kita pur dulu.
How to open it?
Ya. Bang. Set. Bang. Tarik. Set. Yoi Gan, udah bisa Gan. Itu ada talentnya Gan. Ajar bedem. Itu destructible. Launch an enemy to a destructible object. Mana nggak ada destructible nya? Ah, udahlah, whatever that is lah, tabok aja. Oh, keren. Tabok. Aduh, ketabok. Di situ ya. Perang. Aduh, kebiasaan ini gue pakai enakan Imperio. Bisa juga. Ntar dulu, kok bisa lagi ini? Bakar. Hit. Udah mati. Tabok. Ini. Wah. Perang. Aduh, shit, itu nggak bisa dihindarin. Ini emang di game manapun kalau Archer itu rese banget. Oh mumpung ada ini. Nah, enggak, kok nggak ada sih? Mentok. Aduh, ketabuk. Oh, nggak hancur sih. Nggak meledak. Oh ya, buat challenge achievementnya biar dapat edit. Nah tuh, lah nggak meledak. Pelajaran enemy itu udah pulso. Pulso itu dorong kan? Iya. Udah lah ya, whatever that is lah ya. Nah. Upgrade saja.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Waduh.
This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Terus nih. Rowan Oaks. Kayaknya ada yang bisa. Ya ngebak lagi kah? Oh ini udah gue explore sih, jadi harusnya tinggal makanan sih. Ini ada musuh lagi sih harusnya. Nah ini lumayan buat potion. Lagi. Ya lama. Oke. Udah selesai.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Oakes.
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiling jar. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please.
Oke.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
Oke, kita cari informasi dulu.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Okay.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Oke. Jadi tadi itu kita dapat informasi mengenai asal muasal kenapa Ranrock jadi jahat. Jadi itu dulu tuh dia pas masih bocil ke camp kayak apa ya, tempat peliharaan kayak naga-naga gitu sih. Nah dia tuh biasanya sembunyi-sembunyi. Nah ada suatu momen dia tuh mencoba untuk keberanian diri ketemu sama wizard gitu. Nah sebenarnya si goblin ini tuh punya apa? Ada regulasi gitu lah. Jadi kalau goblin itu nggak boleh megang tongkat sihir. Nah, gara-gara si Dragon Tamer ya. Nah, iya tuh. Nah, terus karena dia waktu itu dia pokoknya kayak si wizardnya ngedrop dekat sihirnya terus kayak mau di karena apa gimana ya? Dia mau ngasih lagi lah si Renrock ini ke wizardnya. Cuma malah di apa ya itulah kayak digebukin lah sampai hampir sekarat gitu. Nah dari situ dia jadi nganggapnya semua wizard itu jahat. Seperti itu kurang lebih. Lah, set ini benar-benar harus keluar dungeonnya nggak bisa fast travel. Gue kira bisa fast travel. Ya udah deh. Kayaknya dekat sih harusnya. Oke sini, ya. Harusnya udah dekat. Kita nge-spam gitu aja biar cepat. Oke, set quest pertama udah selesai. Ini tinggal set quest yang kedua ya. Set questnya ini ada dua ya. Oke. Nah.
Glad you came.
Si Rona ya? Yaudah si Rona dulu deh.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
Yes.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Oke, kita
Why does
cari
Mrs.
informasi
Sprottle
lagi.
keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Oke, wow, jauh juga world map.
Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Gue lupa sih. Ini yang mana ya?
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Oke, cari informasi lagi.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
What you know?
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters.
Oh ya, BTW Ren, ini tuh ternyata dia alur ceritanya itu sebelum Harry Potter.
I included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Wah, lawan bos kah? Kayaknya bakal ada bos nih. Kalau enter cavern gini biasanya ada bosnya nih. Ntar dalam.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. The hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo.
Wah, shit.
Revelio.
Kayak di bawah juga ada ya. Ya nggak bisa pakai itu lagi. Oh. Kita explore dulu ya guys ya. Siapa tahu ada something.
Either I'll have to fight that
Wah, darahnya tebal banget. Ini kayaknya gara-gara efek apa namanya levelnya terlalu jauh. BTW gue harus set skill dulu ya. Dia tuh ini. Bang, 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 bang. What the fuck? Oh, kelemahan dia slice ya. Boom, bam, 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 stop. 2100. What the hell? Shit. Oh. Boom. Ah. Woi. Pam, 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 pam. Boom. Oh shit. What? Ah, kaget gua. 2 kali ya. Darahnya tinggal dikit, pantasan. Tabok. Pam, tabak. Ayo dong. Finally. Oh, emang kalau lawan troll agak alot sih. Cuma itu tuh alot banget sih. Kayaknya karena emang bedanya 2 level sih. Gue itu masih level 30 seingat gue. Tadi lawannya level 32. Dan ini kemana lagi ya guys? Sini kah? Bisa lewat. Oh, bisa dibuka. Oh, gila, ini mantep banget nih. Jadinya bisa twin potion nanti. Oh, ada tupai. Hello, hello. Oh, surat. Setnya banyak banget ya kertasnya.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Oke, saatnya kita kembali. Kayaknya bisa langsung fast travel deh. Lokasinya di mana sih? Di sini kah? Hogsmeade ya? Oh iya bener, Hogsmeade lagi. Ke tempatnya namanya Tree Broomstick. 3 sapu terbang. Bro. Sapu, 3 sapu. Sapu hijau ya bro.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Oh.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I miss cheering for Ravenclaw.
Pertanyaan kedua untuk terakhir ya guys ya.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Oke, kita dapat informasi baru ya guys ya. Ternyata si Rona itu teman sekelas, bukan teman ya, teman sekolahnya si Profesor Garlick, dan dia terkenal jenius. I see. Nah, di Hogsmeade itu setahu gue ada side quest lagi sih. Nah, ini dia. Nah, ini nih side questnya itu tentang seorang caretaker ya. Caretaker apa ya? Penjaga gedung kali ya. Yang punya ini sih, apa namanya?
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no,
bukan
it is
ya?
not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge
Simon.
against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
Oke, kita cari informasi lagi.
Your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Apa nih? Kita okein atau enggak ya? Gas
I'll get the
jalan.
venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley. This must be it. This must be the cellar. Now to find that venomous tentacula.
Kayaknya nggak boleh ketahuan deh.
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Hello, Hamora.
Ya, ketahuan sih itu. Lari. Hampir saja.
Revelio.
Ada hal penting nggak ya? Biarin aja kali ya. Tapi chest lumayan sih. Hah, ada musuhnya juga. What the hell? Lagi yang itu nih, bro. Sabar ya, bro, Kak. Boom, bam, bam, boom, bam. Si spider ini kelemahannya dia adalah api. Oh shit. Set, banyak banget ya. Aduh, gak kena sih itu, gak kena itu.
Revelio.
Wah, kita ambilnya itu aja ya. Kita cuma ambil ini aja, venomous tentaculanya.
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio.
Kita harus pelan-pelan, sneaky. Lari dah. Loh, nggak bisa? Tidak smooth ya untuk perpindahan daerahnya. Loadnya lambat berarti. Load mapnya lambat.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lordy's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Bagus tuh nggak ya? In the shadow. Kayaknya ini ada di ini deh, di Hogwarts. Hogwarts. Is it real? Is it true? Nope. Iya bener. Oh, ini di sini dia. Di Great Hall.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Wah, ini kah?
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Oh, kita menjaga.
You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
Wah.
The Cruciatus curse.
Pura-pura tidak tahu kah? Atau tahu? Ayam.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
I heard that some of us did what he did too, but he still hasn't forgiven himself. He had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Ya, kirain bakal belajar Crucio.
Revelio.
Apakah gue salah jawab? Sehingga tidak itu. Kan, yang Crucio dapetinnya di mana?
Itu Sebastian nanti satu mas. Bukannya nanti pas masuk dia langsung teruin apa namanya rob gitu.
Oh, berarti yang pas dia debat sama si Ominous belum ya? Oh, gue takutnya gara-gara gue salah jawab ini lagi. Oke, thank you, Gan. Oke, kita lanjut quest kah? Ya, lanjut quest aja deh. Kita ke kelas astronomi dulu kali ya. Siapa tahu dapat something yang useful. Astronomi ada di sini. Astronomi Tower. Lah. Kelasnya malam hari, anjas.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere Paul didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Anjas, baik
That's
banget.
very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Kita ngambil.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Okay.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Okay, fine, Emmett.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Revelio. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Incendio!
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Kenapa jadi banyak
Not this
ini ya?
close to school, I meet.
Stack apa? Jebak itu nan. Menghalang. Oh, udah. Nggak bisa. Oh.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Oh, disuruh nyesuaiin ya? Oh iya, suruh menyesuaikan ya.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Mumpung di sini Sebenarnya ada lagi sih Astronomy Tower di Hogwarts yang gue tahu. Dan lokasinya itu ada di sini harusnya. Ya. Oke. Langsung aja kali ya.
Incredible.
Oke. Ini harusnya ada di sini. Atau kelewat atau salah gue ya? Pokoknya dekat greenhouse aja deh. Ini kayak bukan ke greenhouse deh. Greenhouse-nya di mana ya? Oh, I forgot about the greenhouse. Where is the greenhouse? Gue lupa lagi greenhouse-nya di mana ya? Ini harusnya greenhouse di sekitar sini. Oh shit, DualSense-nya low. Ah, ini dia. Nah, dia tuh ada di sini nih.
Revelio.
Harusnya di sekitar sini nih. Mana ya? Loh, kok tidak ada? Where it is? Oh, ini dia. Nah, itu dia.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Wah. Ini gimana? 3. Wah, susah nih. Kayak bener gini deh. Tinggal digedein lagi. Tapi nggak bisa. Kok nggak bisa ya? 1, 2, 3. Kayak bener deh. Apa ini harusnya? Kok jadi bingung ya? 3. Ini 2. Yang 2 begini dong berarti. Nah. Duh, bingung. Tapi kayak gampang. Ini kenapa jadi susah? 3, ini 3. Kalau 3 berarti gini nih. Oh iya benar, ini harus segini sih. Tinggal disesuaikan harusnya. Kan. Oke. Dan lanjut main quest dulu kali ya, guys ya. Main questnya di mana? Satu doang, main questnya di situ doang ya. Oops, oke deh, kita ke main quest. Oke, last main quest kali ya. Habis itu udahan.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Okay, gali
Can't we
informasi
just
dulu.
bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Ini gimana klaimnya? Oh, I see.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oke, berarti harus pakai ini.
Leviosa. Arresto momentum.
Oh, no.
Leviosa.
Leviosa aja udah cukup.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Confringo.
Ya, tidak bisa lewat. Bisa sambil diitin sih. Oh, bisa sambil nge-skill ya kalau jongkok. What the hell? Kayaknya ditarik sih.
Dead end.
Nah.
Revelio.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Tidak. Oke. Oh, I see. Oke. Oh, salah. Ini berarti dia harus. Ya, salah. Kelambatan. Terlalu bersemangat, guys. Oh. Terus. Oh, nggak usah ya? Iya bener. Oh, bisa ditarik. Oh, bisa ditarik. Wait, hold up. Ya Allah ya Rob. Loh, kenapa ngeloknya ke situ terus ya? Iya, itu kan mau ditarik. Aneh banget.
Well done. I will be right up.
Kameranya nggak bisa ngelok tiba-tiba.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
Sebenarnya gue juga bisa loh Homora.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Wah, panik kan kayaknya nih wanita ini. Wah, Griffin.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Padahal kenapa nggak langsung jadi shadow aja gitu ya?
He stays out of trouble.
Aduh, game.
Revelio.
Barbar kah? Atau sneaky?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ini apa nih? Apakah ada jalan yang bisa dilewatin atau gimana? Adalah ya.
Revelio.
I see you. Yo, bro.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Oh, I see. Dan itu ini diginiin. Baru kita dorong buat disiniin. Nah, ini Leviosa. Kita naikin. Hop. Lah, ngebak. Nah, kita sedikit aja kali ya. Sneaky.
Revelio.
Ada ketahuan sih. Ketahuan. Tadi misinya apa? Slice. Ya udahlah. Ayo. Duelis. Oh, itu duelis. What the hell? Perlu. Matiin dulu deh. Yang tidak berkepentingan kita matiin dulu. Nah. Ayo. Aduh.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Ada yang ketinggalan. Oh enggak, kan kalian ketinggalan. Oke, lanjutkan lagi.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Oh.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. Oh, nice. Unidentified dengan item legendary.
Revelio.
Oh. Apa tuh? Freeze a poacher, stalker, well. Aduh, dia jatuh. What the hell?
Not the safest place to sneak into.
This is all.
Use a mandrake against enemy. Chat nih baliknya jauh amat ya. Chat nih jauh banget. Iya, kesini lagi. Ayo dong. Freeze a poach stalker.
What was that? What do you think you're doing?
Udah, sabar ya. Poach stalker. Oh ini berarti. Ntar lu sabar, gue masih nggak inget. Ini aduh, ini stalker ya? Salah. Ya salah lagi. Udah lah, instant kill aja deh. Stalker salah tadi. Oh itu stalker yang kuning ya.
Aloha Mora.
Ya ulang lagi dong.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Ya ngebug. Atau udah ini ya kambil sebenarnya. Oke, coba kita lihat gearnya. Sebentar. Yang tadi tuh apa ya dapatnya ya? Handwear ya. Oh, forgot. Oh ini. Tadi ada tanah seru juga, ngapain juga nyari-nyari. Enggak, bukan. Wah iya. Damn. Sayang banget ya tadi padahal dapat unidentified. Padahal dapatnya bagus.
You're going home in a wooden box.
Apa? Oh, stupefy gak masih. Aduh, salah. Nice.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Lumayan kita bisa jual.
Arrest them, arrest.
Flipendo.
Revelio.
Oh. Wow, Phoenix. Bisa capture Phoenix kah?
Incendio. Revelio.
Kayaknya tuh misinya ke situ deh. Atau enggak ya? Atau ini. Ngembak. Nice. That's I wanted.
Revelio. Highwing. It's all right.
Oh, ada dua.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
Waduh, ada yang pakai Avada Kedavra. Serem amat. Anjas. Oh, kurang lebih sama ya. Cuma dia nggak bisa ngebus ya.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Anjas.
Faster, highwing.
Kan Hogwartsnya di kanan ya Pak, kenapa nggak ke Hogwarts langsung ya? Wow. Ini kalau jatuh ke bawah gimana ya? Oh, nggak bisa.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Harus gue capture tadi thumbnail.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Anjas. New item unlock. Akhirnya wow.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that?
Anjas. Gokil. Terus ini jadi nggak keguna dong. Iya ya. Ada ya. Wah, apa nih? Side quest apa lagi nih? Oneti. Berarti questnya The Lost Child. Talk to Dick. Ini kayaknya ini deh. Ntar dia bakal ngasih side quest gitu deh. Oke deh, paling segitu dulu aja kali guys ya. Thank you guys.